मैक्सिवोल्ट एनर्जी ने सफल आईपीओ सब्सक्रिप्शन के बाद एनएसई पर शानदार शुरुआत की। मैक्सिवोल्ट एनर्जी इंडस्ट्रीज लिमिटेड, जो लिथियम बैटरी तकनीक में अग्रणी नाम है, ने आज नेशनल स्टॉक एक्सचेंज एनएसई इमर्ज प्लेटफॉर्म पर अपनी आधिकारिक लिस्टिंग के साथ एक महत्वपूर्ण मील का पत्थर हासिल किया। ये लिस्टिंग 14 फरवरी 2025 को कंपनी के प्रारंभिक सार्वजनिक निर्गम आईपीओ की सफल समाप्ति के बाद हुई। कंपनी के आईपीओ को 3.3 गुना ज्यादा सब्सक्रिप्शन मिला, जो निवेशकों के जबरदस्त विश्वास और स्वच्छ ऊर्जा समाधानों में कंपनी की अग्रणी स्थिति को दर्शाता है। मैक्सिवोल्ट एनर्जी का आईपीओ 12 से 14 फरवरी 2025 तक खुला था, जिसमें निवेशकों की जबरदस्त मांग देखने को मिली। योग्य संस्थागत खरीदारों QIBS ने अपने आवंटन का 6.76 गुना सब्सक्राइब किया, जबकि गैर संस्थागत निवेशकों NIIHNI और रिटेल निवेशकों ने क्रमशः 1.81 गुना और 1.97 गुना सब्सक्राइब किया। कुल 6.59 मिलियन से अधिक शेयरों के लिए आवेदन किया गया, जबकि पेश किए गए शेयरों की संख्या 1.99 मिलियन थी। आईपीओ का प्राइस बैंड 171 रुपये से 180 रुपये प्रति शेयर तय किया गया था, जिसमें न्यूनतम 800 शेयरों की बोली लगानी थी। 2019 में स्थापित मैक्सिवोल्ट एनर्जी ने लिथियम आयन बैटरी उद्योग में तेजी से अपनी पहचान बनाई है और इलेक्ट्रिक वाहन ऊर्जा भंडारण प्रणाली और उपभोक्ता इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स के लिए समाधान प्रदान करता है। कंपनी उत्तर प्रदेश, दिल्ली, बिहार, मध्य प्रदेश और गुजरात में अपनी मजबूत उपस्थिति बना चुकी है और स्थिरता, बैटरी रिसाइक्लिंग और उन्नत उत्पादन तकनीकों पर ध्यान केंद्रित कर रही है। आईपीओ से प्राप्त राशि का उपयोग लिथियम बैटरी रिसाइक्लिंग संयंत्र स्थापित करने, बाजार विस्तार और मौजूदा उत्पादन क्षमता बढ़ाने के लिए किया जाएगा। इसके अलावा कंपनी की पूरी नेतृत्व टीम, जिसमें श्री भुवनेश्वर पाल सिंह MD और CFO श्री विशाल गुप्ता, चेयरमैन और CTO श्री सत्येंद्र शुक्ला, CBO और CEO और श्री मुकेश गुप्ता, मार्केटिंग प्रमुख शामिल हैं, अनुसंधान एवं विकास R&D को मजबूत करने और एस बैटरियों के लिए समर्पित उत्पादन लाइन स्थापित करने पर ध्यान केंद्रित कर रही है। मैक्सिवोल्ट एनर्जी ने वित्त वर्ष 2023-24 में शानदार वित्तीय प्रदर्शन किया, जहां कंपनी का राजस्व 48.37 करोड़ रुपए तक पहुंच गया, जो पिछले वर्ष के 13.68 करोड़ रुपए की तुलना में 253% की वृद्धि को दर्शाता है। शुद्ध लाभ पर 5.21 करोड़ रुपए रहा, जबकि प्रति शेयर आय ₹1 से बढ़कर ₹7.60 हो गई। गाजियाबाद में 23,000 वर्ग फुट के अत्याधुनिक विनिर्माण संयंत्र और सितंबर 2024 तक की वार्षिक उत्पादन क्षमता के साथ मैक्सिवोल्ट एनर्जी भारत में लिथियम आयन बैटरियों की बढ़ती मांग को पूरा करने के लिए तैयार है। कंपनी की एनएसई लिस्टिंग पर मैक्सिवोल्ट एनर्जी के मुख्य व्यवसाय अधिकारी CBO श्री सत्येंद्र शुक्ला ने कहा, एनएसई इमर्ज से मंजूरी प्राप्त करना और आज अपनी शुरुआत करना मैक्सिवोल्ट एनर्जी के लिए एक ऐतिहासिक उपलब्धि है। यह आईपीओ हमारे विस्तार को गति देगा और हमें लिथियम बैटरी तकनीक में अग्रणी बनाए रखेगा। हम स्थायी ऊर्जा भंडारण के भविष्य को आकार देने और भारत के स्वच्छ ऊर्जा पारिस्थितिकी तंत्र को मजबूत करने के लिए प्रतिबद्ध हैं। ये लिस्टिंग समारोह 19 फरवरी 2025 को सुबह 8:30 बजे मुंबई के बांद्रा कुर्ला कॉम्प्लेक्स में एनएसई मुख्यालय में आयोजित किया गया। यह मैक्सिवोल्ट एनर्जी की बाजार नेतृत्व की यात्रा और दीर्घकालिक मूल्य सृजन के प्रति प्रतिबद्धता में एक महत्वपूर्ण उपलब्धि साबित हुई।
बेसिकली मैक्सवोल्ट एक बैटरी कंपनी है। अच्छा, मैक्सवोल्ट एक बैटरी कंपनी है। तो हम जो बनाते हैं, लिथियम बैटरीज बनाते हैं अलग अलग एप्लीकेशंस के लिए, 2 व्हीलर्स, 3 व्हीलर्स, एनर्जी स्टोरेज एप्लीकेशंस। तो अभी हम जो काम कर रहे हैं, जो कोर है मैक्सवोल्ट का, वो हमारा पूरा इकोसिस्टम है जो हम डेवलप कर रहे हैं, इंक्लूडिंग रीपर्पस एंड रिसाइक्लेबिलिटी। तो बैटरीज में हम ऑलरेडी हैं, रीपर्पस हम करते हैं एंड वी आर मूविंग फॉरवर्ड। हम आगे जो बढ़ रहे हैं वो रिसाइकलिंग के साथ बढ़ रहे हैं।
So what are your key products and how you stand in the market? It's very competitive market and
right. So basically there are few over the edge competitions, like over the edge things that we have. First of all, the service, secondly the product, and third is the the repurpose which we are doing. So these are the three major differentiations that we have. So in we are the first company who's buying back the battery in lithium from the market. Secondly, we are working towards the complete ecosystem, as I said. So we are doing the repurpose, which gives us an edge over the competitors. Thirdly is the distribution system that we have. So so if you look into, we have separate warehouses in every state, and accordingly we distribute the materials from there. So which gives us an edge over the competitors. So these are the few.
Company has planned this funds. How you will utilize this funds?
So as we have declared in our DRHP as well, that we have 3 major agendas. First is the repurpose and recycling plant, which we are going to set up and which we are looking for, and secondly is the current plant expansion, and thirdly is the energy storage line, which we are putting a separate line, which will give us around 0.5 gigawatt hour of line capacity. Secondly, our current capacity is around 6,000 batteries, and in plant expansion it will move towards like 12 to 15,000 batteries a month. So these are the three expansions that we are doing in the DRHP mainly.
What motivated you to get listed in NSE and as a SME?
So basically, as a profitable company, so moving towards to the like VC and differential route. So we prefer to have a authorization from the market itself and from the people who are going to use our product. So that is the major motivation which moves us towards the listing of NSE.
And what positions you today in the market of Indian energy sector?
So we hold a pretty good market share as of now. So in two-wheeler, three-wheeler, we have a pretty good market share. In energy storage, yes, we are expanding. So we expect like in next 3 to 4 years, we will be having a market share of around 3 to 4% in overall prospects like two-wheeler, three-wheeler, and energy storage.
Who are your main competitors?
So in terms of competition, like there are many companies who are into manufacturing of lithium batteries, but so these are like Inverted and CLN Energy, High Power, Trontech. These are the companies who are into the market. So we have like our major revenue comes from the dealer network. So we have 70% of the revenue is from dealer network and 30% is from the OEMs. So we have our own distribution and dealer network which we are expanding towards. So right now we have like 485 dealers, and we are expanding this number by the end of this financial year to around like 600 dealers.
Can you elaborate on debt equity and financial stability of the company?
Actually, the moment we just see this segment where we can say like a lithium battery or battery segment.
Be louder.
Okay. So the moment we see this particular segment, lithium battery segment, this is the new in the market actually. So right now we are majorly focused, as Vishal has already explained about the things, we are majorly focused on the retail market side. And the people, if you see the traditional market is running in India since last 150 years. So they have a two segment over there. One is the OEM segment and one is the retail market segment. So Maxvolt from the beginning is the focus, majorly focused on the retail side. So they have two reasons. You can create your brand value. You create your reach to the end user and end user up to dealers, and you're providing to doorstep services. So this can be things we can achieve in the retail market, and also you have get the good profitability as comparatively to the supply to the manufacturers. So that's why we are focused on the retail side. It's not like that we're not focusing for the OEM segment. We're also having some few OEMs which is associated since long time to us. But right now majorly we are focused on the retail side, and definitely we are doing the repurpose of the old batteries, as Vishal has already explained about it. We are just going to be set up our new recycling plant in the coming years. So these can be providing a better financial stability in the current scenario. Right now our PAT value, PAT is increasing year on year basis. Initially we are dependent on the domestic level. As the company is scaling, gradually our company is scaling, our finances also is increasing. And right now our PAT value is around approximate 10 to 10.5% as we declared in the last DRHP. And when we are comparing the debt equity ratio is definitely slightly going to be a downside. Initially our debt equity ratio is higher side, but gradually is also decreasing on the way. So this is the way we are working. We are just thinking about this is a stable way we create the profit. But yes, we are on the expansion mode. It's not an issue. But in future, definitely is a profit-making company.
Can you elaborate on last 3 financial years?
Okay, last if we are comparing with the last 3 financial years, when we see the first year we are getting, when we started in 19, our first year turnover is around, top line is around 1.5 CR approximate. If we are comparing with the last 3 years, so first year is around 13.5 CR, and last year we achieved around 48.49 CR, and this year we about to be reach around 110 crore approximate for this financial year end of the March. So this is all about the revenue, and we comparing with the PAT value, this definitely is increased because we change some process. So we have some innovation to recycling and repurpose, so that contribute in our PAT values. So where our if we see the 2 year back our PAT number, which is around 2 to 3%, but is drastically increased because we start the repurpose of the battery where we can get the good amount of the profitability. Then we started the some change in the material and focus the different way in the market. So we definitely get the contribution in the profit from that side. So currently, last year our profitability about to be at 10%, 10.5%, and this year is the profitability is the same.
The government is expanding and promoting e-rickshaws.
Yeah.
So what is your expectation? Any special-
Actually, if you see the battery market, the moment we calling the max volt is not all about the EV. Electric vehicle is the one of the segment for the where we are working for the batteries and all. But definitely we have other further things where you are imaging your batteries where can be deployed. Lithium can be able to replace those batteries. So expansion of the electric vehicle, definitely electric vehicle is in the current scenario, which is around 3 to 4% of the market as comparative to the IEC engines. So there is a huge potential in coming years. Lots of companies, lots of players are doing very good. Similar in the L4, L5, we're talking about the e-rickshaw. So everywhere is a good potential in the right now in the market.
And majorly we look forward ki like government get reduce the GST on batteries basically. So as they are selling the vehicle on 5% and ultimately batteries on 18%. So we look forward like that battery also comes under a 5% slab so that it will get a better market boost as well.
Actually,
Yes.
government stand is very clear. They just wanted to increase the penetration of the lithium batteries. That's why they give a few subsidies on the lithium batteries. They're providing the concessional duties for the manufacturers. Also have a GST variation. If you're buying any of the lead batteries, there is a 28% of the GST. If you're buying the lithium battery, there is a 18% of the GST.
How safe is the battery like to be used on daily basis?
If you are
So,
if you are making the product as per the government norms, follow all the standard parameters. I believe we are using lithium batteries since 25 years in your mobiles and laptop. So it's not fragile. In accidental cases, it happen.
So basically it depends how you are forming the product ultimately.
100% trustable product.
Exactly.
Not a
So like it all depends how you are manufacturing on how niche your parameters and how optimized you are into the terms of manufacturing basically. So it all depends on the kind of product you develop.
Anything you would like to add?
और गवर्नमेंट से भी होना चाहिए कि एटलीस्ट वो लोगों को अवेयरनेस दिलाए कि लिथियम के बारे में कि मतलब किस तरह से यूज़ किया जाए किस तरह से यूज़ ना किया जिससे कि फ्यूचर्स में जो मिसहैप्स वगैरह तो होती है उस पर भी कंट्रोल्स हो सकता है।
तो वो मिसहैप्स क्यों होते हैं सर?
मैंने आपको बताया ना कि रीज़न वही है कि गाइडेंस अगर कस्टमर्स या एड यूज़र्स को गाइडेंस मिलेगी प्रॉपर एडवर्टीजमेंट्स मार्केटिंग की तरफ से तो उससे बहुत से इश्यूज़ ये सॉल्व हो सकते हैं।
तो आपकी कंपनी ने तो कुछ इनिशिएटिव लिया कि हम ट्रेनिंग देंगे डीलर्स को या
We are already doing it.
We are doing since last 6 years the same thing. We are we have set up the awareness camp with the dealers. We organized the dealer meet to creating the awareness of the lithium battery usability. तो ये चीज़ें जो है ना यूजेबिलिटी हो या प्रोडक्ट देखो एनी प्रोडक्ट न्यू प्रोडक्ट इन केम इन द मार्केट इफ यू आर सी द एनी ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट सो दे हैव अ issue in the supply chain production services there are lack of manufacturing but the moment the product is going to be saturated market is saturated and the product is stable the manufacturers follow the entire process of the safety and all those measures which is the required for the product making. So I believe there is the no hassle to.
I have a question on safety point. That is the reason.
So
Actually, if you see the
in
global
terms
market,
of the safety basically now what happens lithium is one of the most stable products. We are, as Satyenji said, we are using in our phones since last 20-25 years. So ultimately when what happens now when market comes in a new market comes in so there are in every market it happens like there are multiple players come in who just want to make some good money and get out from it. So these kind of players make dirt in the market basically. They come, they make the batteries which are not workable for that particular applications and then they move away with like the batteries are getting burned and these kind of incidents comes up with only these kind of players. If you look into the regularized and the standardized player you won't find these kind of discrepancies with them.
see actually if you see the segment of the product you're using a LPG in your home is a fragile material. If you're using the petrol car diesel car is a 100% fragile. CNG is also fragile. So we are already using a kind of segment products in our houses, in our home, in our mobile, in our laptop. So I think it's not a major challenge. If you're making a product with your quality standards, I don't think so there is an issue in the kind of
Exactly.
things. The product is fragile, it's true. How you can just deliver that product, it depends.
Now, what are your expectations from the investors or your shareholders after the listing of this company today?
There is only one thing I'm saying to every investor, every client, every employee, to retain ourselves with us, to believe us. जो हमने आज डिलीवर किया है, आने वाले टाइम में वो माइलस्टोन इज गोइंग टू बी अ हायर साइड, इज इंक्रीजिंग, और हम अच्छा डिलीवर करेंगे, इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं.
And what will be your presence pan India or across the globe?
We can say like right now we are in the 8 states majorly, but gradually we are penetrating ourselves, or in future definitely we capture the
Yes.
entire India. It's not a
Already we
not a-
So
India.
we work only on those states where we are setting up our own warehouses. Then we are expanding in that particular manner. We set up our warehouse, we cater that state. We set up our warehouse, we cater that. So that is how we are expanding.
The ultimate aim behind this one, you have a smooth distribution way, and you able to provide the service.
Exactly.
Because service is the major thing. If you in the market, you're selling the kind of product, service is the major thing you have to give. That's it.
So congratulations once again
Thank
to
you.
Max